everyone, Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here. It is 9:03 a.m. on our Thursday morning. We've got some changes to our forecast. It's been a kind of messy the last 24 hours when we think about rain and thunderstorm activity and chances. We weren't expecting rain and storms to hold together, dropping in from Iowa yesterday and made it all the way into the metro. And then we expected rain and storms to be here this morning, or had the possibility of that not necessarily panning out. However, some of us still are seeing rain and storms this morning. Here's what the leaderboard kind of looks like at this point when we talk about rain and storm chances. 30% chance for the metro here this morning and into the early afternoon. Better chances to our northeast and eastern areas. I'll break that down in just a second as we take a look at radar. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning out there for Mercer County right now, but Friday, we will be dry. Saturday, 30% chance for rain and storms. And then we have First Warnsin in place on Sunday and Monday due to mainly morning rain and thunderstorm chances, some of which could bring heavy rainfall. 40 to 60% chance for Sunday into Monday. So let's kind of look at our radar right now. Overall, as you can see, the metro is dry at this point. However, there is up to our northwest rain and storms pushing through. Let me turn on a different radar so we can get a little bit of a cleaner look here. All right, there we go. So as you can see, rain and storms are mainly in our northeastern counties. It's dropping in from Iowa. The bulk of that is, for the most part, out towards the east, towards our kind of Columbia and just into portions of central Missouri. We are expecting to see rain and storms along the eastern border here over the next couple of hours as they continue to drop through. But as I told you, there is a severe thunderstorm warning right now, and that is for Mercer, Putnam counties, and that continues until 9:30 this morning. We are seeing a lot of lightning with that and heavy rainfall in that cell. It looks like we could see upwards of 3 inches of rain be dumped from that cell itself. We're going to take a look at radar estimated precipitation here of where it was. But I wanted to look because there is so much lightning with that. How much lightning are we seeing? Well, around 823 strikes of lightning there in that little cluster. So a lot of lightning. It's packing heavy rainfall as well. And here's a look at that 12-hour rainfall total. So as you can see, it went from Oskaloosa, Iowa down towards Somerset. If we kind of click around for our 12-hour rainfall totals, looks like higher amounts of even 4.5 inches have fallen there. If we get a little bit closer to Milan, where it's currently moving into, looks like they've got about 1/2 inch at this point. So once again, the chance for rain and storms, that is mainly to our northeast today and through the next couple of hours. Mainly to our northeast, pushing generally towards the southeast. But the bulk of that is packing a lot of lightning that's coming in. It's just going to go over the fringe of our areas in Mercer County as well as Putnam. So that severe thunderstorm warning will go until 9:30. That is going to be for heavy rain, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as 1-inch hail. I'm going to check to see if the National Weather Service has had any updates about this warning, so I give you the latest information. It is moving pretty slowly, around 25 miles per hour to the southeast. And that is, I think, the latest information I've got there from the National Weather Service. But otherwise, it will continue until 9:30. It's moving towards the southeast around 25 miles an hour. Even if we track that out, let's see. It'll be moving out of our area here pretty shortly. Let's take a look. 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, let me give you our email address, and if you want to send us the link and then.
So it looks like it'll be in Newton here within about 20 minutes or so, give or take. Moving into near Triumph School around 9:50. So it is going to be moving out of the area here within the next hour or so in the hopes that it will not back build. And we are seeing, still additional rain on the backside of that. That's moving pretty slowly as well. So this is something we're going to watch carefully here over the next couple of hours. But this is what we're expected for the movement overall. As you can see, model's doing a okay job, better than what they were this morning. This is mainly a little bit more towards the northeast, but it's doing a pretty good job. Now, it looks like this is going to continue to move out towards the east over the next couple of hours and should be gone by about 1, 2 o'clock. And it looks like we could maybe see a few showers. This is our latest model here. Let's take a look. This model is wanting to pick up on maybe some shower activity this afternoon. Let's take a look. Oh, and it fizzles out. So maybe this afternoon our western areas see some isolated rain showers, but we should be mainly dry and mostly sunny. So that is the gist for that rain and thunderstorm activity out there right now. Here's a look at temperatures. We're around 80 here in the metro. There is some cloud cover moving in due to that system that is just towards the west. I think we can't rule out a 20 to 30% chance here for an isolated rain shower to mix in, make it our way within about now and 1, but otherwise we are expecting to get toasty here over the next several hours as we skyrocket those temperatures back into the lower 90s. We will be around 92 degrees this afternoon, and we could have feels like temperatures in the triple digits. It is going to be hot. It is going to be humid today. And as we take a look, 99 is what we could feel like today, into the triple digits for Friday, Saturday. Sunday is close to it, but not quite there. But overall, Friday is likely going to be our hottest day of the week. 94 will be that high temperature. We will be back into the mid-90s once we get to Monday for feels like conditions. However, we will see a stationary boundary that hangs out here for Saturday all the way through next week. That boundary is going to cause the chance for rain and storms to build back in after Friday. Friday will be our last day of dry conditions before we have low to kind of medium chances for rain and storms over the next several days. 30% chance on Saturday, 40 Sunday, 60 Monday, and 30% on Tuesday. Overall, Sunday is looking mainly in the morning. Some heavy rainfall may be possible, as well as the potential for some strong to severe storms we're watching pretty closely. And then as we go into Monday, Monday's looking mainly in the morning. It could be impactful with rain and storms, heavy rainfall potential, and that would be for the morning commute. And we know several people are going back to school. Several school districts are having their first day of school. So that's something that we're watching here very closely. But due to the mugginess, the heat and humidity, it is going to be hot today. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. And I am going to, we lifted the first one, but I did not edit this. Let me edit it real quick. And I'll turn that off. So we'll have a 30% chance for today, and then we should be dry for tomorrow. And then we start to see those rain and storms build back in near daily for Saturday through Wednesday. With that stationary front, it's going to kind of hang out in our area, and we are going to see pretty stagnant weather, very similar with temperatures in the upper 80s, humid conditions, and low temperatures overnight, generally in the lower 70s and into the upper 60s. So that's the latest update I've got here for you this morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. If you live in our eastern, northeastern areas, make sure you are grabbing an umbrella before you head out the door this morning. Also, be aware that there is the potential to see some heavy rainfall with any of those slow-moving storms that are drifting in from Iowa. It should be moving out towards the southeast over the next couple of hours. I think we should be all dry once we get to about 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday and stays cool in the heat and humidity that is going to be back this afternoon.